When I was a child growing up in the 1980s, meeting a vegetarian was quite a novel event. The idea that you could have a meal where none of the ingredients had had a face at some point hadn't quite caught on. But then in the 90s vegetarianism became more popular and that led to veganism, which is a very noble cause. And I'll say I've got good friends of mine who are vegans, but the vegan movement does have one problem, because for every one nice vegan you meet three utter twats. Not to be outdone, there's now the raw vegan movement, which is for vegans who can't be bothered to cook, and you'd think that's as extreme as it could get. But no, there's a 25-year-old woman in Minnesota who said she is a Breathian. Now, she claims she regularly goes 90 days at a time or more without needing to eat food. And the way she does this is that she practices a pranic lifestyle. And that means she can breathe in a certain way that allows her to absorb prana from the air, which gives her all the vitamins and nutrients and things she needs to stay alive and be healthy. Now, I haven't checked. I suspect the word prana is a foreign word meaning bullshit. And also a couple of things. Firstly, either someone has not fact-checked this story, or this woman is some sort of fucking Jedi. Now, she says anyone can do it, but that most people don't know how to breathe correctly. And I would take issue with that. I'd say that most people do know how to breathe correctly. People who don't know how to breathe die very quickly after being born. I mean, I don't want to boast, but I've been breathing for fucking years. But she describes her day, saying that when she wakes up, she does a 45-minute pranic breathing exercise, then another 3 hours of it throughout the day. On top of that, she's doing yoga and meditation. She's got a lot of fucking time in her hands, hasn't she? The article doesn't say what it is she does for a living, but I suspect either it'll be some made-up bullshit from an internet marketing company, which is soon going to try and sell us bottled fucking air, prana. Or more likely, she'll be a trophy wife or the mistress of some rich bloke, because the lady who I won't name, she's a good-looking lass, and she's also fucking crackers. So if there is a guy looking for a mistress or a trophy wife, us men of the world know, if you want a girl who's dirty in bed, she's probably a bit mad. In fact, if you're a younger man watching this and you need some advice from a wise sage, if this is a line graph, this axis here, there's sane, there's crazy 8 fucking bonkers. And this way just gets dirtier and dirtier in the bedroom. Now the line on this graph goes fucking straight up like that. No peaks or troughs. If you want a girl who's really dirty, she's also really fucking mad. What you have to do is pick a point on the graph where you're comfortable. Now, although this lady says she goes 3 months without eating food, she does say she needs to take in water because, as we know, human beings, we can survive for a while without food, probably not 3 months on a regular basis, but we'll die very quickly of dehydration. So she says the things she drinks are water, tea, and smoothies. There it is, fucking smoothies. Now I said either no one's fact-checked it or she's a Jedi. We've missed off the third option. She's thick as shit. Because a smoothie is just solid food that's been put into a blender and liquefied. Now, she says she drinks fruit smoothies, which aren't food. But you could do that with a fucking Christmas dinner. You could be ramming a turkey in there, stuffing roast potatoes, cranberry sauce, swirl it all up and go, oh, there's no calorie content now. It's not food. I've put it in a fucking blender. And, well, living for 3 months at a time just on fruit smoothies. The lady says she does a lot of meditation. I bet that meditation is done grabbing hold of the sides of the bog seat, praying for the diarrhoea to stop. After a few months, it must be like she hasn't got intestines anymore, just a fucking stainless steel pipe from her esophagus down to her arsehole. There's a nice image for you. Now, if you go to a lot of posh restaurants now, they'll do you a deconstructed meal. So you get the elements that you could make up, say, a banoffee pie or whatever. But I'm feeling quite posh tonight, so I'm going to have a deconstructed smoothie, or as I like to call it, a fucking meal.